D-Lo 404 Boxing. Good to be back in here to talk a little boxing for a minute. Okay, so I was thumbing through some articles and ran across a story on Demetrius Andrade. They were talking about Andrade as a top level middleweight, where he is in the sport of boxing, potential opponents, opponents on the horizon, so forth and so on. Well, I started to read some of the comments, just looking at other people's perspectives on it and so forth and so on, and I was kind of astonished by the amount of people that were talking about certain fighters and feeling like those guys would give him a tough fight. And I know there was some talk about him fighting, I think the guy Liam Williams. There was some talk about that potentially being his next fight. Or, of course, everything's up in the air right now, so, we never know. But, I was looking at the comments and seeing people talking about how Williams is going to give him a tough fight, and he's going to give him a stern test. Liam the Machine Williams is going to beat Andrade, so forth and so on. Let me say this. Demetrius Andrade is a corny, funny acting guy. A lot of people are put off by his demeanor or the way he talks or the way he acts, so forth and so on. None of that moves me. I look at Demetrius Andrade, the fighter. I look at the skill set. I look at the things that I've seen, the little things that he does in the ring that some people may overlook. And I think even his opponent overlook before they fight him, even when it's taking place. But that said, it's corny or whatever you people want to call him, whatever even I say about his personality, which I really don't have an issue with the guy's personality. I just think he's kind of a cornball. But regardless, I don't dislike him as a person or anything. Not that I know him, but I don't, just have anything against the guy. But that said, I think Demetrius Andrade is a bad MF. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a bad boxer for somebody to get in the ring with, thinking that things are sweet, or for us as fans to sit back and say, oh man, Demetrius Andrade, this person beat him, that person beat him. Man, I'm telling you, I don't care how cool of a nickname these guys got, or whatever the case may be. I don't see any of these off-brand guys beating Demetrius Andrade. It's going to take the top level guys to really just push him, and even at that, I don't know that any of those guys can beat him. We know who I'm not going to sit here and call them out, but we know who the top level guys are supposed to be in the middleweight division. And I'm here to say, quite a few of them, a couple of them, right off the top of my head, I don't think they can stand in there with him. And you know what I'm saying? And then there's others who you say, okay, could be a good fight. But I just want to say this. Keep sleeping on Demetrius Andrade, looking at, judging the book by his cover, so to speak, or by his demeanor, or whatever you're looking at. Keep sleeping on that guy. He's going to hurt some feelings, and he's going to have some people feeling some type of way about their favorite middleweights. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. I think the best of this guy is still yet to be seen, and I think it's going to be brought out when he fights the best guys in and around his weight class. That's all I got to say on it. D-Lo 404 Boxing, I'm out.